Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Zahavich. I am a faculty member here in the School of Health and Human Performance, Kinesiology Division. I am going to present to you a short overview of what you can expect in your first year of studies when you enroll in the Bachelor of Science Kinesiology program at Dalhousie University. This screen shows the program form for the Bachelor of Science Kinesiology degree. Please note this is the 2019-2020 Program of Study form outlining requirements for the entire degree. The 2020-21 worksheets and program forms will be available on our website and sent out to incoming students, usually sometime in May. Here's a web link to where you will be able to find these forms when they become available online. During the first year, students will complete 5 3-credit-hour courses each semester for a total of 10 courses or 30 credit hours, 4 of which are kinesiology-specific courses: Kin 1102, Physical Activity and Health; Kin 1104, Foundations in Kinesiology; Kin 1106, Philosophy and Ethics for Kinesiologists; and Kin 1108, Psychology of Physical Activity. These next few slides will provide you with an overview for each of these courses, introduce a few of the faces you will meet, and share some advice and experiences that some of our faculty have for incoming students. One of the first core kinesiology courses you will complete during your first year is Kin 1102, Physical Activity and Health. This course is usually taught by Dr. Michelle Stone, who is an expert in the field of physical literacy, particularly for children during the early years of development. Kin 1102 explores the relationships between physical activity, health, and chronic disease. The laboratory portion is designed to help students develop a progressive exercise program for themselves based on their current physical fitness and physical activity preferences. When I asked Dr. Stone for some words and advice to offer our incoming students, she responded with, "Take time to do the things that inspire you, get involved and meet new people. It's a time when you will make lasting friendships and figure out who you are and what excites you. It goes by so quick, so embrace it." The next course, Kin 1104, Foundations in Kinesiology, is perhaps one of my favorite, and not just because I had a hand in redesigning it recently, but because it provides students, just as the title suggests, a foundation to move forward. Kin 1104 exposes students to the many sub-disciplines of kinesiology through a range of guest lectures from various health professions and relevant career paths. A variety of lenses are applied to Kin 1104, including entrepreneurship, academic planning, and early career counseling. The advice I give first-year students is simple. Come to class, introduce yourself to your professors, be social with your classmates, and most importantly, don't stress over the small things. Kin 1106, Philosophy and Ethics for Kinesiologists, is typically taught by Dr. Sherry Hybers, and as you can tell from her profile picture, she is an avid cyclist and outdoor enthusiast. Dr. Hybers' research interests include gender practices in alternative sports, marginalization in sport and coaching, competition and gender practices, sport injuries, and physical literacy. Kin 1106 acknowledges kinesiologists are in a unique position to bridge the gap between the scientific study of physical activity and the implementation of physical activity programs in public and professional contexts. Kin 1106 develops core principles in philosophy and ethics to help the aspiring kinesiologists think about and evaluate their role in society. The last course I will introduce is Kin 1108, Psychology and Physical Activity. This course is typically taught by Dr. Lori DeTurbid. Dr. DeTurbid brings a unique set of skills to her classroom, as she is a mental performance consultant who has many years of experience working with athletes and teams from all levels, including the women's national gymnastics team, who she worked alongside with leading up to and traveled with to the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Recognizing that in order to increase the level of physical activity in the population requires an in-depth understanding of the individual and environmental factors that either promote or inhibit regular physical activity. Kin 1108 introduces students with the fundamental knowledge of how psychological concepts are related to physical activity participation and health. For these next few slides, I thought it would be interesting for future students to see some examples of assignments they would be required to complete during their first year of study. As previously mentioned, Kin 1104 was recently redesigned with the end goal of exposing students to a variety of potential career paths. This included options for direct entry into the workforce, as well as opportunities for postgraduate and advanced professional training. One of the first assignments I have students complete in Kin 1104 is to write a reflective essay about why they chose to attend Dalhousie University and discuss what they want to be when they grow up. This particular slide shows results from an in-class poll where students were asked just that. As you can see from last year's incoming class, 29% of students expressed interest in pursuing physiotherapy, 24% were interested in medicine, 9% athletic therapy, 7% education, and 5% for occupational therapy. One thing I try to instill in students during Kin 1104 is educating them about the importance of course selection early in their undergraduate training to ensure they don't close any doors on themselves, such as applying into the honors program or required courses for postgraduate programs. Another assignment I have students complete is to work in medium-sized groups of 5 to 8 students to develop a business plan for a multidisciplinary health clinic. At the end of the semester, students will gain invaluable public speaking skills as they pitch their business plans in a Dragon's Den style mock competition. Throughout the term, students will hear from experts in the field about various parts of business development, such as the importance of brand recognition and marketing. As part of this group assignment, students will be required to develop their own marketing strategy, complete with logo and online presence using a variety of social media platforms. This particular group used Instagram as their primary vehicle for getting their health messages out to the public and future clients. Students will learn about the importance of choosing the right location and will perform a market analysis to determine the most suitable location for their health clinic. The founders of Hop Kinetics felt Kelowna, British Columbia would best suit their multidisciplinary model. And what's a business without revenue? Students will provide an in-depth overview of the programs and services they intend to offer. Students will also learn about the importance of role clarification and will develop a communication strategy based on interprofessional health education policies and practices. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on what to expect during your first year of studying kinesiology at Dalhousie University. We look forward to meeting you in person next September.